Hello and welcome back to the penultimate episode of this short series of Chaotic Neutral Plays Dungeons and Dragons. I'm Tom, your dungeon master for this game, and I'm joined by these wild things.
Hello, I'm Laurie and I'm playing the little dragon man named Itchard.
Hello, I'm Holly and I'm playing Lever Waxmund, the non-moon obsessed druid.
Hello, I'm Dom, and I'm playing the reluctant wizard, Dr. Lucian Moores.
Hello, I'm Blair, and I'm playing the giant cat, Tobian Tufts.
Hello, I'm Sullivan, I'm playing Slambo Wilkins.
Hi, I'm Tilly, and I'm playing Del Marsh Walker.
First of all, we need to say some thank yous for some people who've given us some stuff to make this series, like Valkyrie RPG, who've given us all the dice and the dice trays we're going to use. You can check them out in the link in the video description down below. They do a nice little subscription box, which they also sent us one of, where you get a set of dice every month.
What? Oh my God.
You get they send you a character, they send you like an enemy to fight, and they send you like bits and bobs, some stickers.
Oh, you guys can fight that today.
Oh, this challenge rating 9.
Yeah, that'll do.
No. Right, okay, well, this is now the ultimate episode, not the penultimate episode. This is the finale.
Because we're all going to die.
Because we're all going to die. Thank you to them. Thank you also to the Reclusive Cartographer, who has provided all the maps that we've been using for the battles in this series. You can check them out in the video description down below. They have a Patreon. They do monthly map packs where they do all different designs. They've done a bunch of really cool stuff like a big mechanical dragon ship recently. They do winter different versions, like all the different seasonal versions of stuff. It's great. Check them out if you've got time. And thank you to Mike Andreoli as well, who did all the character art for this series. We love it so much. And if you want to see more Chaotic Neutral playing Dungeons and Dragons, go to our Patreon, patreon.com/NoRollsBard, and sign up there at the $10 tier, and you get an exclusive prologue episode that is available right now. If you've somehow made it to episode 4 and you haven't watched the prologue, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
We'll probably have something else by the end of this as well. You never know. Something for January. Maybe. Don't hold me to that. Promises. Don't hold me to that.
But Laurie said...
Hey! Shut up!
Where is it?
Back to Tom in the studio.
Back to me in the studio. Last episode, our heroes had made their way to the safety of a bordered town within the untamed wilderness. A healer was met. Wounds were tended to and investigated. Fresh and unsettling acquaintances were made. Old legends were shared with young hearts, as other hearts maybe pumped their blood a little faster.
I'll never tell.
And good, strong stock was welcomed into a new flock and sent straight to the head of the table.
Oh, nothing bad can happen with that.
Oh, God.
But on meeting this town's master, it seems what was thought to be razed to the ground here stands tall, its keep tower piercing a tree line of endless green. Ah, things may not be what they seem. And what was it Motorhead said?
What was it, Tom? Tell us!
About the truth being well concealed. If you are here to listen to me wax philosophical and quote 80s metal power trios, then welcome back to the town of Border and join us as Chaotic Neutral plays Dungeons and Dragons.
Why are we?
We rejoin the 5 of you in the Townmaster's chamber, sitting in front. No, one of us is atop an ancient keep. So we rejoin.
Out.
So we rejoin the 5 of you in the Townmaster's chamber, standing in front of the haggard, and drawn figure of Townmaster Fodder.
Hello, my name is Richard. Nice to meet you.
You've already met.
Only just.
Okay.
Lovely to meet you. I've got some interesting news.
Also, but hold on, I'm sorry. Did you say border? I'm sorry. I love that you want to introduce yourself. It's very important. But did you say border? We're in border.
Fodder tries to raise a hand to meet yours, but it's too weak to reach out. Yes, you're in border.
We were told that border was raised to the ground. That there was no border.
We were sent to kill all of the monsters because they destroyed border. But border is still here.
Do you know anything about this?
Well, as you can see, border still stands. So whoever told you it was raised to the ground was wrong.
Well, that's great news because I've got a lovely little message. No, I must.
not great
Me and
news.
Richard-
It's important.
It's important. This is very important. So I had a lovely chat with the priest, and me and Richard, we've got something to say in unison.
Unison.
Yes. So, please, could you stand down as town master,
Mr. Fodder,
Mr. Fodder, and instead me, Slambo Wilkins, as the new town master, please and thank you. That was from the priest.
Smashed it.
You guys, that was great, but
You were sent here by a reverend.
That's the one.
What did he tell you?
He was saying things like, we need a new strong leader, and I was like, all right, I'll do it if you want. And he was like, oh, right, yeah, you could do it. You'd be a great town master. And I was like, all right, I guess I will. So he asked me to politely ask you to step down, and that's what I'm doing.
And you trust him?
Well, I've got no reason not to trust him. Seems like an all right bloke. Lots of people follow him.
Who's his god?
Not entirely sure, but he did describe everyone as sheep, which I was quite confused about for a second. But I think they're just humans.
So you're going along with you don't even know what god he's got?
It's a reverend of who?
Exactly.
Well, I asked him if he was part of a nasty religion. He said no.
Well, they don't think they're part of it.
so
I used to work, my former employer, if you asked him, are you doing something nasty? Actually, yeah, to be fair, no, he would say it. He was pretty unabashedly evil, actually. Now I think about it.
But sometimes they don't know they're doing them wrong.
No, and sometimes
People where I'm
they...
from, they would send people to do stuff that was dubious,
Yeah.
really.
but they would do it in the name of what they thought was good.
But my old boss, he would sometimes lie, even though he knew he was doing something wrong, because he didn't want you to know that he was doing something wrong. He'd want you to think he was doing something right.
Could I?
A lie. Like potentially this border thing. I'm really hoping that we were lied to and this
me
isn't
too.
magic. Because
Yeah.
if this is magic, I'm going to be really pissed off.
Could I roll on whether Townmaster Fodder knew anything about whether when he was saying, well, clearly it's not burnt down, so whoever told you that was lying. Can I see if there's
Insight.
You wanna see if he's
insight
being
check.
legit? Yeah, you
Yeah.
can do an insight roll.
That is a 13 plus 6, 19.
What is it you want to read?
I want to see if he was surprised by what we said or if he knew something about it.
He seemed genuine in finding the idea strange. Surprised, that's harder to say.
Okay.
We are going to cut to Dell atop the keep now. And we're going to cut back to the... and we're going to cut back to the town hall.
So
what you...
Fantastic cutscene.
Such a great cutscene. Amazing.
Give me a persuasion roll with disadvantage.
What do you mean disadvantage?
I'm helping.
Tell you what, you get disadvantage because Fodder doesn't seem to trust the Reverend.
Yeah.
But technically, Itchid's giving you the help action. so that cancels out the disadvantage. You just get a regular D20 plus your persuasion roll.
Okay, great. So I've got a +2 on my persuasion. That's an 8 plus 2. I don't think it's going to do it, you know?
He looks you up and down. You seem strong, Slumbo. I'm not strong anymore. And if Melek vouches for you, I know you can be trusted. This town will need someone to look after it if I don't make it. So, we'll talk.
Are you sick?
Here's a doctor.
Yeah.
This job has taken a toll on me.
Do you think that's just fatigue, or is it like something magical?
Do you smell magic on him? Is that how? Can you smell magic?
I hardly ever use this stuff, I'll be honest. I can do a thing. I can do
A wizard who hates casting spells.
I fucking hate it. I've seen what magic does to people. Sends them crazy. Suddenly they're wearing skulls on their necklaces, and they've got.
Like Slambo.
Yeah, no,
Did
more.
magic do that, or
And
did
then-
you just like that mask?
I love it.
Yeah, okay.
And then they're kidnapping people, or they're taking all their clothes off, dancing round, and they got to go and find this crystal, but it's in this cave, and the cave's at the bottom of a dungeon.
Is it Indiana Jones?
Yeah. Who?
Sorry. Indiana
Jones.
Jones. So you've never heard of Indiana Jones?
I spent a lot of
It's a
time
really
just going
famous
to a cave.
explorer.
No, I don't have time for books.
People.
Unless they're spell books. And then you've got to decipher the language, you've got to collect the bits of wings of a gnat and the snot of a dog and the lies of an old lady and a cabbage.
And the rest. So is it magical or is it some sort of physical ailment?
Do you want me to check? I could check if you like. It'll take me.
If you could, Doctor.
It's not a wave your hand job. It's a get round the fire job, I think. Let's have a look.
Get round the fire with some marshmallows.
Get my old spell book out. Oh, it's all covered in dust. Right. Detect magic. It's a ritual. The range is myself. This is all in some funny language, obviously. It doesn't say it like that. And cast it as an action. Verbal and somatic components. Concentration up to 10 minutes. For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. And you learn its school of magic, if any. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone. I wouldn't call that most barriers. I'd say 1 foot of stone's a common barrier. 1 inch of common metal, also all over the place, and a thin sheet of lead or 3 foot of wood. Or dirt. That's almost everything.
Any blockage will block this.
Okay, magic.
It can penetrate most barriers except the most common ones that are everywhere all the time.
Buildings.
I'm surprised it
Except
doesn't
for-
say clothes.
Yeah.
And fabric and thoughts. And
Well, it
happiness.
can't pierce clogs, is what it can't pierce.
Or the air. So I might do that. I might detect a bit of magic. See if there's anything going on with him or the wider border. If I can even detect something like that, I don't know.
Okay.
Give it a whiz.
A quick bit of spellcasting rules that we didn't cover in episode 2. Any character with a spellcasting feature has a number of spell slots. At level 2, which spell slots do you have, Dom?
I can tell you. I have 3 cantrips and 3 first level spells.
Cantrips are spells you can cast at will. They never run out.
Like that.
Whoa.
Like that. Careful, Dom. That book is expensive. Every time you cast a spell, you need to expend a spell slot equal to or greater than the spell's level. So if you cast a level 1 spell, you need to use up one of your level 1 spell slots. Or if you have a high level spell slot available, like a level 2 spell slot, you can expend that to cast that spell as well. So how many spell slots do you have free?
I have 3 spell slots free.
So you'll be burning one of your 3 spell slots to cast this spell, Detect Magic.
It's a first level divination spell. It's a ritual spell. How does that work?
A ritual spell means you can cast that spell without expending a spell slot, but it takes you 10 minutes.
Oh, wow.
It's around the fire job.
Yeah.
You're just asking everyone else to vamp.
Well, we're not under pressure. Does anyone mind waiting 10 minutes while we just
That's what I'm
concentrate in
very
silence?
curious about this border. Oh, in
Yeah,
silence.
I don't mind. We can.
You do that.
uh,
We'll ask.
Yeah,
Great.
you can spend the next 10 minutes
Yeah.
concentrating while they talk.
It's fine.
Oh, he's really good at concentrating. I've never seen
good.
someone
Very
concentrate
good.
so hard.
It requires concentration.
It's incredible.
There's too much wood in this room!
And we're going to briefly cut to Del.
Yeah, she's just gonna stop looking, I think. She's looked for a long while and it's not changing. So either this is happening or there's some kind of magic going on. Or she's insane. One of those things. So I think I'll jump back down and go and speak to
Urina.
yes.
Okay.
If she's there.
So we'll leave you
Yeah.
descending the steps of the tower, if that's all
All
right. Okay, I'm back in the town hall.
Townmaster Fodder, do you have any idea what it is that's outside these walls that's keeping everybody here?
The hunter. Whoever leaves these walls becomes his prey. I told you we're not safe within the walls of Border, and I meant it. But safety only really lies back in civilization, and we need to leave. To leave, the hunter needs to be stopped.
Sorry, can you tell us a bit more about this hunter? How long has he been here? Is he from Border? Did he come from somewhere else?
Squints for a moment, tries to raise a hand to his head, but the arm's too weak. You'll think me strange, but I don't remember.
I'm going to put my hand in my pocket and I'm going to take out the thing in my pocket and see if it jogs Master Fodder's memory. I'm going to put my hand into my pocket and I'm going to take out a big tooth that's about 5-6 inches long, and I'm going to hand it over to Master Fodder, or try to, and say, "Do you recognise this?"
No, but my memory isn't what it used to be. If you have time, there's someone in town who could help you. We have more pressing matters right now, but seek out Memoria August in the Temple of Forgotten Gods.
Thank you. I'm going to put the fang back in my pocket.
So, you don't remember anything about this hunter, but you know that he's what's keeping everyone in.
There is one legend I do remember. It is said that a great hero of the past once hunted the hunter, slew him, and was buried with his burning glory. If there is anything that can stop the hunter, I believe it's buried in the hero's tomb.
Whereabouts is this hero's tomb?
In the hero's graveyard, not too far from town.
We'll have to leave.
Has anyone tried to get this weapon?
I have sent people to the graveyard in search of it. People have left of their own accord.
None of them have come back.
Do you have any brave warriors left?
I have 6.
And who are they?
I think.
Sorry, you said
He's
6.
looking.
I think he's talking
looking-
about us and Del.
We're going to cut to Del, just knocking on the door of... Del, come in.
Hi. So I was just on the roof. A lot of trees.
Well, you're in the forest, Del. What do you expect?
Yeah. It was more like an ocean of trees with no sign of where we'd been. And I'm a tracker, so I know there's something unusual going on.
No sign of where you've been. Where have you been, Del?
Could you ask me less sexily?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Can we keep it in there?
Yeah, we can keep it. We can keep it. No, she won't say that. Well, I mean, there's meant to be a road that leads back to the keep, and I couldn't see any sign of it. It was just trees and trees and trees.
Things grow quickly here.
Where are we?
You're trapped, Del, as am I. But, like you, I want to leave.
Is it a magic? I don't know anything about it, but my stepdad is a wizard, and he's kind of annoying.
Wizard, how delightful.
Yeah, he's really annoying. He mentioned that sometimes a magic can form a kind of barrier, like a mirror, almost to protect an environment. Is that what's happening here?
Your intuition is good, Del. Yes, the town of Border is a border from the wilds. And as long as the hunter leads his wild hunt, no one is leaving.
Okay. Thank you, Arena. I should get back to my colleagues. She was thinking about saying friends, but didn't. I just kind of awkwardly bow.
If you need me, you know where I am.
Sexily?
So sexy.
Did you say it more sexily? Says Del.
Okay. I know we ended that scene on a gurn. What happened before the gurn? Who was the last person to speak?
We've been.
He said he got
You
6
were just
warriors.
clocking. He was
Yeah.
referring to you,
Yeah,
the 6
yeah.
geniuses.
Oh,
5 geniuses, sorry.
Well, all right. Yeah, maybe we could do something. Maybe what we could do.
right.
Why don't we go out, try and grab this thing, and lure this horrible hunter into some kind of trap.
But my big concern is, last time we fought the hunter, we saw the hunter, Luke turned into a pig,
Oh yes, and it was the
Dale
best time
turned
of my life.
into a bear,
Yeah.
and I almost died. I was so close to dying.
You were so close to death.
I was so close to
You're so
dying.
close. We always
And I
lost
just-
you.
The hunter
I don't
didn't
know if I
even
can go.
touch
I
you
don't.
as
I don't
well.
know if I can go out there again. I'm scared.
We could, hear me out. We could make you a giant, like, suit that looks like another animal, and then maybe he'll leave you alone because he'll think that you're an animal already.
Or I could just stay here and you guys
Richard,
go.
there is a way to the graveyards where you'll be safe from the wilds. As far as the rest of the town know, the only way out is through the main gate. There is another exit through the sally port of the keep. But you'll need the Contessa's permission.
The Contessa.
All right.
Who's the Contessa? And who's Sally?
He smiles a genuine smile at you.
If we feel like we've got the time, I have reason to believe the thing that's killing people outside these walls is related to this tooth.
Yeah, where did you get that tooth?
I found it a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. Why do you think it might be related?
It fits with the wounds that Doctor was working on yesterday. It fits perfectly.
And where did you find it? Is there any clue in where you found it that tells us what this thing could be?
No. There isn't. I know nothing about where it's come from, apart from maybe it comes from here. This is the closest I've got. I've always wondered, and that's all I know.
Lever, you bring me this weapon, and I will do whatever I can in my remaining power to help you get to the bottom of what's biting at you.
Can I roll insight to trust him? This is very important to me. It's a 16 plus 6, 22.
He wants that weapon, and whatever it takes to get it, he'll do.
And if he doesn't, the good thing is Slambo's going to be Town Master after that, and he can use it.
I'll just do it. I'll just do it. And once we get cakes for days, it's going to be great.
If I give this to you, do you promise you'll give it back?
You don't need to give it to me, Lever. In fact, as sick as I feel, I'd rather not have it. Something about it unsettles me. Find me the weapon, speak to Memoria, and the resources I have are yours.
Thank you.
Deal?
Deal.
Who's this Contessa? I realised we didn't get any answer about that.
She owns the keep. She's been here longer than I am.
And she's not let anyone go through this place before?
No one is allowed inside the keep unless the Contessa permits it, unless she invites them in.
Well, I think we're pretty charming, aren't we?
You're incredibly charming, Slambo.
As are you, Richard.
Oh, thank you.
See?
So kind. This is exactly why the Contessa would like you.
It could be great.
Tell her I sent you. She lets me use that door to send heroes searching for this object, but I have to pay a toll. No need for you to pay it too.
What's the toll? Is it dosh? We don't mind.
We don't mind. We can ask Del for some money.
Yeah, Del probably.
I've got an
Del
idea.
flinches. Miles like, ugh.
Someone's walking over my wallet.
And as you ask that question, Slambo, I'll say your ritual finishes.
I sneeze and it's like a mist of blood. Why would anyone choose this?
The aura is faint because of all the stone and wood and mud and dirt in this old building. But there is a faint aura around the town master. Detect magic tells you the school, right? It's faint, but this is divination magic.
Okay.
I'll wipe my face off and I say, are you aware there's some magic on you?
At this point, Doctor, I wouldn't be surprised.
If I had to make a guess, I would say someone's keeping an eye on you. Possibly. Either way, it's divination is what's going on here.
I don't know whether to be reassured or nervous.
Oh, nervous. Magic's not good. It's always more trouble than it's worth, let me tell you. Even people who think, I'll just check on my old Kevin or whatever. Oh, you don't know what you're opening yourself up to. Look at me, I'm covered in blood now.
You were covered in blood before.
Yeah, but not my blood.
Magic can cause a lot of problems, but it does depend what you put your faith in.
Oh, that sounds like religion. I've got opinions on that as well.
Opinions we'll have to chat about another time. While the sun is still in the sky, I would say, make your way to the keep. Follow the path to the hero's graveyard. The path is bordered with cold iron. The wilds can't reach you through its protective force. Be quick. Find the weapon.
I'm not at home.
And bring it back to me. And don't stray from the path.
Is the keep where Dell's been? Or is this a new?
There is only one keep. There is only one building in the upper ward that could be the keep, and that's that big old stone keep you passed.
Where there's no sunlight?
You know, I've got a theory.
Me too.
I think I know why he's so...
I need to rest now.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Thank you. He weakly gestures you out. Walter will see you out. Walter, old friend. A little man, very hunched, half-moon glasses, steps in. Seems impossibly shy, just kind of turning himself away from you. Follow me, and begins to lead you out.
As we're walking, I turn to Lever. And I say, you thinking what I'm thinking, countesses and counts, and then he's feeling all weak and he says he has to pay some sort of toll.
I'm thinking exactly the same thing.
It's
And
blood,
she has to invite you in.
Yeah,
I'm thinking exactly the same thing.
Okay, well, as long as we know. But he said he'll pay the toll for us.
No, we said we have to pay the same toll he's paid.
What? No,
No,
he said he would pay it.
He would pay it.
Yeah.
He's not got much left to pay.
I know, I think probably
Everything
everyone would be a lot better off if he got this bloke, and I point at the guy with the glasses, he got this bloke to share the cost.
Oh, Sambo.
He records even more from you at this point. But
Yeah, he's got loads of blood.
Look at him.
Loads of blood.
It's absolutely full of the stuff.
I hold up my almost translucent hands and say, I'd love to help, but I'm not great for that either.
Walter has led you out of the building at this point, and very quickly closes the door. One of the guards outside bolts the heavy bolt on the entrance and joins his compatriot. The tall, dark stone keep stands just 20 feet away in the courtyard.
Okay, so we'll need to get split to Contessa.
And Memoria.
But we're also this.
Yeah.
And if you're worried about the Contessa, then I don't think we should split up.
No.
Even though I think you'd charm the pants off her, Slambo, of
thank
course.
you.
But like,
We
maybe
could just send
should not.
Slambo. Just Slambo by himself
Slambo
to the
on
Countess.
his own.
Yeah,
I think
that's a good idea.
if you're going to be dealing with someone who's potentially undead, I'd best be with you, because I've got some experience with handling people who've got nothing left to lose.
Right,
Especially people who go around with airs and graces, call themselves Count this, Countess of that.
Okay.
You've got to be firm with these people.
So where are you five headed?
Memoria
I
first,
thought we
then the
should go to
Countessa.
Memoria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Temple of the Lost Gods. Shall
And then
we?
we go to the Contessa.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Should we just find out?
Well, we should probably find Dell, yeah.
I feel like Del will find us.
Del, having spoken to the Contessa, are you heading out?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I don't know any of this. I don't know.
Cool. The door to the
Nice
keep.
woman.
The door to the keep opens, and out steps Del Marshwalker.
I said she'd find us.
Oh, hello.
Oh, stop.
I don't know.
This town is protected by a magical barrier that is keeping us all in.
Yeah. It's
Oh.
also, this town is called Border.
Oh.
What were you doing in there?
Oh, I went to the roof.
Did you meet anybody in there? Did they let you in? Irina?
A woman called Urina.
Did she give you any like upper class vibes?
Oh.
Well, I mean,
Did
she's
she
a lady.
bite
She's a lady alone in a big, scary castle. But
How big were her teeth? How sharp were her teeth?
I didn't get that close to her.
Did you sleep in there? Did you close your eyes?
No,
Did you sleep?
no.
Did she
You got a
bite
pain
you?
in the neck?
No.
Let me see your neck. Come here.
Get away from me.
She friendly?
Yeah?
Too friendly.
She turned into a bat.
What is going on?
I'm not entirely sure, but I'll tell you what, I've had a great revelation in my career.
We met with the town master, and he told us a little bit about the hunter, about that no one here can leave until the hunter's been taken care of.
Okay.
And he's told us where to find the weapon that can do that for us.
Okay. Irina asked me to bring her back to civilization, so I don't know if she wants the same thing that he wants.
Yeah, I imagine it lines up. But these ones are a bit worried about
Yeah.
Why?
the town master said there's a toll that has to be paid.
Oh, I'm a bit short actually. So.
I think if we help this woman get back to civilization, it'd be like bringing a dog into a butcher's shop, to be honest.
Why? She seemed nice.
I bet she does. I bet she seems bloody lovely.
Well, we don't know.
Well, I can't wait around. If I'm close to finding out about this thing, I need to know. I'm going to go to the Temple of Lost Gods. You all come in.
I'm coming.
Yes.
I've got something that might belong to here, Del, and apparently there's somebody who might be able to identify it.
Okay, sure.
Let's go.
Off we go.
Oh, there's a guard. Do you want to ask them, Luke?
I will ask them, thank
Turn
you.
around.
Excuse me, we are on a mission for Master Fodder. Do you know where we can find the Temple of the Lost Gods?
I thought you lot were headed outside.
We will do, but we've got one stop first. Is that all right with you?
Better in here than out there. Caught by the hunter or food for old Wriggler. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Who's old Wriggler? He's not a bloke who's made up of loads of worms dressed up as a bloke, is he? Just something I've thought about.
That's oddly specific, Lucia.
It's just an old wives' tale.
What do these wives tell?
Well, you know.
No.
You don't understand the idea of questions and answers, do you?
Well, how long have you been here?
Like 2 days.
Like one evening.
Not even. Yeah.
It's sort of like a weekend
Well,
break.
When people die, the worms eat their bodies, right?
What?
Well,
Yes.
some pretty big things die out there, so some pretty big fucking worms.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Temple of Forgotten Gods, old stone and earth building, just down in the lower ward. You can't miss it. Just go down the corkscrew.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, plenty of food for thought.
As we set off, I
And
go,
food for
hey
once.
guys, don't worry about what I said about a worm, no worm in skin
A
soup.
lot of worms dressed up in soup.
Yeah,
You've
just,
been talking about it a fair bit, though,
have I?
actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, it's only just occurred to me.
Okay.
Lucy, why are you running? We're down the rush.
Well, it's downhill, it's quicker.
Okay, with Lucian speeding up ahead, the six of you make your way down the corkscrew of the lower ward to this old-looking building of stone and packed earth. There's a sweet mix of fragrances coming from outside. A faint chime of something ringing out through the stone. There is no door. The entrance to this temple is always open.
All right, we walk in.
Yeah, shuffle in.
Hello.
You step inside to this almost Paleolithic-looking building decorated with a myriad of symbols, charms, and icons, all different kinds. Yeah, and this heady mix of fragrances waft down from old metal censers hung from hooks. There are fires burning in sconces in the walls, but no fuel, no torch, just flames on their own. And a slender man in slightly mucky, but long arms.
Every time you turn around, he's closer.
No, I thought we were safe here.
A slim man. You guys have got enough to worry about.
A vampire, a slender man.
A
Fuck.
slim man in slightly dirty white robes. stands refilling one of the censers. And as you enter, your footsteps echoing in this stone chamber, turns around to look at you. Ah, so. Newcomers, I see. I would remember your faces if you were old.
Hello. We're looking for Memoria. Do you know where we could find them?
Yes, I know him very well, for he's me.
Oh, well, excellent.
So perfect.
I've got something to show you. I believe it might be something to do with the huntsman, or something going on outside these walls, but it's a mystery to me. Maybe you can shed some light on it. And I put my hand in my pocket and I hold out this 5-6 inch fang.
He reaches out his hand.
I give it to him.
One thing I can tell you straight away is this is old, and I know old. But it will take a little time for me to remember where this came from. But I will remember if there is something to be remembered. Leave it with me. Come see me at sundown.
Can I roll to see if I can trust him
Absolutely.
with my 2?
Oh my god.
Sorry, I need to know,
Yeah, that's fair.
because I would not leave it with him otherwise. That's a 15 plus 6, 21.
This guy is on the level.
Cool.
He seems very interested in the truth.
Listen, are you still concentrating on your detect magic?
No.
The spell ended
Yeah. Once you detected it once.
once you detected it. Well, I think you also left the area you're in.
Okay.
Actually, that's a good question with detect
Because it
magic.
like comes around, it's around you, and he's got it for
10
an
minutes.
hour.
Oh, for an hour?
Oh, is
I
it
thought
an
it was
I
hour?
thought you said it was an
10
hour, or was it 10 minutes?
It took
10
10
minutes.
minutes.
10
in which
okay,
case,
it would be
yes, your
over.
detect good spot, Laurie. Your detect magic is still active if you want to have a little look around.
Oh, sure.
Still bleeding from his
This temple is brimming with magic. Again, there's a sort of sense of divination here. A vague sense, but so much older. Much, much older.
Excuse me, Mr. Memoria. Hi, Mitchie, by the way, nice to meet you.
He holds out a hand and grabs it with both hands. Good to meet you, Richard. I am Memoria August.
Lovely to meet you. Who is this temple for? Who are the gods?
This temple is for the gods that people have forgotten.
Well, then how does anyone come here? Why does anyone come here?
People come here, Richard, to remember.
To remember.
What are they remembering? Just anything. Where they put their keys. Or like anything at all.
I have been asked very mundane questions, and I have been asked very profound questions.
So they're aware that they have forgotten something and they come to you remember.
Sometimes, yes,
You help people remember.
that is my job.
And
As
how,
Memoria of this temple, I help people remember. But sometimes they have buyer's remorse. Now, I have a lot to do today. This is one of the oldest things I have seen in a very long time. And I would like to study it. Come see me at sundown. I will have an answer for you. But what I have learned in this business is it is probably not the one you want.
As everyone leaves, can it should just lag behind ever so slightly?
Yeah, give you a
I was
moment,
gonna say
absolutely.
to Memoria.
Memoria,
Itchit.
do you remember the cobalt worm?
If the cobalt worm is real,
That's the question.
then I can do my best. You come see me too,
Okay.
and I will help you if I can. But remember, what I said to your friend,
Buyer's remorse.
buyer's remorse.
Buyer's remorse.
Shall we go to the Contessa?
I guess that's our next stop.
That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Seems like a.
Why?
she's a
Why
nice-
do you need to go and see her?
Oh, right. So there's this like sort of weapon that we're searching for in the graveyards, and it's not very safe to take the main exit, but the Contessa has a secret exit that only she can use, and we have to try and convince her to be able to go through there.
Through Sally's port.
Well,
Yes.
I'm sure she won't mind. She already wanted me to fix all of this, so
Oh, great.
I don't know why she didn't suggest it in the first place.
I don't know either. I asked the townmaster about that, and apparently she wouldn't let anyone else through.
Oh, right.
That should be your first point of order when you're the new town master.
Yes, absolutely.
Your first decree.
Why can't everyone use that exit? Why haven't I had any delicious tweets since arriving in the town?
It should be offered at the gate.
It should be offered at the gate. It's a simple policy. Why is everyone so scared?
I love that all of your decrees so far are all questions. By the way, I really like
Why is everyone so scared?
Yeah, not turning into big dogs.
Yes,
Oh,
Let's go to the keep.
off we go. Now we started dancing. We can now go.
One, please. Single, yeah. Oh, I got a return last? Oh, we'll use a return. Thank you.
So the
already
five of you
got
walk
bus
up,
pass.
whereas someone who wants money just lets Lucian sit in the back of his cart.
He's holding onto the pole.
Carries him up like a dirty king. The cart stops along with the five of you on foot outside the gate to the upper ward. You make your way through and to the main doors to the keep. Of the two large doors leading to the keep, one is already slightly ajar.
Well, Del, since you've been here before, do you want to...
introduce us.
Yeah, sure. I open the door and head up the stairs as before.
As soon as you open the door, standing on top of the grand stairwell, you see, and those of you who follow Del see, a 7-foot-tall woman of exquisite aging beauty, standing between two glowing candelabras. It's not gothic at all.
Hi, sorry to bother you again. These are my colleagues I told you about.
We're friends.
Sure.
More heroes. Then I think I know why you're here.
Yes. They were telling me about a specific entrance. Sorry about my friend, he has indigestion.
I've slunk to the back of the group and I'm just like peering over someone's shoulder.
She looks at you, smiles.
Does she have big canines?
Teeth look regular to me.
Yeah, that's what they always do until they go step now.
Townmaster Fodder said that there's some kind of toll to go through this thing, and he's happy to pay. But we'll chip in if you like. I mean, we're all.
Samba will.
happy to
Yeah,
help.
Samba will
Fast
chip in.
cash.
We'll all chip in.
Well,
Every one of us.
no,
For friends of Del, this one is on the house.
Oh,
That is. Thank you.
blood
Good job,
and
Del.
Thank you very
That's
much,
bloody
Contessa.
nice.
That's really nice. Del, you are very charming.
Am I?
I love Del so much. Incredible.
Del's blushing. Green face has just gone red.
Oh.
All right. Where is the entrance, Contessa?
Simply follow the path behind the main stairwell. The steps will lead you down. There are torches if you need them, if you have other means of making your way through the dark. I'd appreciate you saving the fuel.
Do we all have dark vision?
I have dark vision.
I think I have.
I think I've got dark vision as well.
Oh,
yes.
wow.
Ichid is going to tinker. He's going to pull some scraps out of his bag and he's going to make a tiny little cube. And the cube just emits light, which in a 5-foot radius. He's just going to do that and hang that on his belt.
Irina seems genuinely charmed by this.
I'm going to need a few
Anyone else
torches.
want one?
I'll just sit by you if that's all right. I can use
I've
yours.
already made another one.
I'll take it.
I can make up to 3, so.
Oh, well, go on then.
I hope you will make it back. I believe you will.
Is there anything out there we should be worried about?
I have never been to the hero's graveyard. The dead do not interest me.
So you don't know if there's any like zombies or ghouls or
Like worms.
vampires.
Well, stranger things have happened. I suggest you get going.
All right.
Let's do it.
I pull my cloak up around my neck and tighten it. Okay. I'm going in the middle. The undead give me the creeps.
Also, there's something very old school D&D about establishing your marching order, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just I don't care as long as I'm in the middle.
It's like a haunted house. You're just like, no. Don't want them catching me from the back
Or
or the
bumping
front.
into them.
Yeah.
The 6 of you make your way behind the great stairwell of the entrance hall of the keep, and immediately see a passageway leading down into the darkness which is illuminated by these little magical cubes that you've created, Richard, and appears in shades of grey for those who can see in the dark. As you make your way down these old stone steps, the ground beneath your feet begins to feel slicker. The texture of the walls damper, and a drip, drip, drip echoes throughout a slightly wider chamber you emerge in as the stairs reach their end. A straight path leads down past what you can make out to be a wide subterranean river leading off somewhere into the darkness. And after several minutes of walking, the magical light of your devices is met by the natural light of an exit way at the end of the path. And you step outside to find yourself once again surrounded by the thick trunks and sun-obscuring canopy of the great forest. As soon as you leave the dank confines of the tunnel, you immediately get a faint sense of chill emanating from these iron barriers which lead a straight path deeper into the woods. The woods are strangely quiet. You don't hear any of the sounds of footsteps, animals, anything really. Nothing primal seems to penetrate the promised safety of this path. And the 6 of you follow it deeper and deeper into the woods. The dim light becomes dimmer the further you go, but it only takes you a few minutes before you find yourselves at a large iron gate, beyond which the unmistakable stench of death can only mean you've reached the hero's graveyard.
Pooh whiff.
I thought you'd be used to this, Doctor.
I was trying to lighten the mood.
That's unlike you.
Well,
Yeah.
do we know the name of the person we're trying to look for?
It's just a hero.
It's the hero
Oh, that's
who
so big.
slew the hunter, so maybe in a place of prominence.
Yeah, big
A
grave.
mausoleum.
Well, let's try and find the biggest grave we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then raid it.
I guess we're
I
wrong.
guess.
Guess
we're
we're digging
going
up
to rob the
someone's
grave.
grave,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right? We're going to have to.
Yes. Unless it's like on a pedestal and it's like, please take
Please
this to
borrow.
kill the
Yeah.
hunter.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I guess that would kind of not be stealing. But
You think if it was
anyway.
the only weapon that could have killed the hunter, that they would have just, held onto it and not buried it?
Yeah, why is it here?
Hang about. Didn't that, what's it fodder say that he'd sent loads of people down here and none of them would come back?
No, yeah.
But they've built this fence
Yeah.
and it's just a graveyard, so I don't understand.
And he says,
Something terrible's about to happen, is my opinion.
he said stay on the path.
I think most of them went the other way. Through the normal entrance. They didn't get to go through the contested
Oh, I see.
Sally's port.
I see.
Sally's port.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
never did find out who Sally is. I'm sorry
No,
about that, Richard.
I should have asked Memoria. They remember everything. They'd know.
Oh, well, that's put me a lot at ease, actually.
Who is Sally?
Can I have a little look around to see if there's a particularly prominent grave?
Sure, you want to go through the gates?
Yeah.
Grand.
You want to go through the gate?
It's happened now. It's canon now, baby. Yeah, your strong hands push open these gates. Despite the foreboding appearance of this graveyard, the gates do not groan with the gothic groan one might expect from such a scene, and move open silently and easily. And if you wish, you can step inside.
Yeah, absolutely. WD-40, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well kept gates.
Yeah, forget D20. The show is D40 now.
We all have to roll with D40s, with
Roll cans of
WD-40.
WD-40. As you step inside, the stench of death is immediately stronger, but for you, again, not entirely unfamiliar. You would expect headstones. Love it. You would expect headstones, maybe marked crosses, but it seems the marsh and the swamp has swallowed almost any mark of who is buried and where they have been buried. Heavy, short, dark trees, slick with swamp moisture, are the only things really marking out this mucky landscape. Except, give me either a perception or an investigation roll. It depends. Are you gathering your surroundings, or you're trying to use logic to work out what could be the location?
I think I'm going to gather my surroundings.
Give me a perception roll.
And that's not in any way informed by my -1 in investigation.
No min-maxing here.
That is a 19, with plus nothing. So.
The only bit of man-made structure aside from this fencing which surrounds the whole graveyard from what you can see, the only other bit of man-made structure is a ruined stone building at the far end. And next to it, a faint glow of firelight stands strong despite the gathering rain you now feel dripping on your shoulders and hear pattering on your hood.
Firelight.
Should we go over to that fire, everyone?
Why is there so... Okay, yeah.
Better get it done.
Right, everyone. Ears peeled for the movement of mud and sludge, clacking of bones, and the groaning of the undead.
Yeah.
Because I'd say it's likely in a place like this. I've been through a fair few tombs, and they sneak up because they're quiet.
So they're rattling.
So we're listening for the quiet undead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as loud undead. That's not true. Liches are always screaming and laughing. Vampires love to talk. God, they go on and on and on. But, well, let's hope it's not liches or vampires, eh? Because they're really scary. And they're mad.
And they're noisy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alright.
And they use magic. I'm going in the middle.
So what's your marching order and where you headed?
I'll go. I'll lead the way.
I'll go
That's
second.
fine.
And that's the behaviour of a town master.
Right.
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Great.
I'll go behind them.
I'm going in the middle.
Okay,
Here.
so I'm just going to make a note of this for no reason. We've got Slambo, followed by Tobes, followed by Lever, folled by Lucian.
I think I'd just be trying to stick with the middle.
Okay, we'll stick
I'll
you
bring up
next.
the rear.
Stick you next to Lucian then. And
I think that's a good order.
Yeah.
with Slambo Wilkins leading the way, and Del cautiously bringing up the rear. The six of you trudge your way through the marsh, and as you do, you notice some of the ground is a little firmer, some of the terrain is a little more difficult. Within moments, the outline of this ruined stone building comes clearer into view. Small, square, right at the rear of the graveyard, right in front of the rear set of cold iron fencing, and next to it, a small circle of stones with a firelight burning from it. Everyone give me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's a natural one.
Uh-oh.
dear.
I've gone blind.
12 for me.
Slambo, you've been so excited you've had your eyes closed the whole time.
Can't wait.
I rolled a 15 plus 3 is 18.
9 plus 1, 10.
8 plus 6, 14.
9 plus 3, 12.
5 plus 5, 10.
Everybody except Slambo notices a few things. They notice the shifting of earth. They hear the clacking of bones and ringing out across all of it, like a dirge, the groaning of the undead. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh no.
Are we going to do this one by one?
Okay. Oh, 13 plus 2, 15.
Hit you, that's 15.
That's a 3. A +1, so 4.
Lever, that's a 4 for Lever. Lucian.
7 minus 1 is 6.
Oh no.
I saw them coming, but I didn't want to act.
3 plus 4.
I'm just normal, man.
Out of 7.
Am I rolling normally? But I mean, I do have my eyes closed.
You are rolling normally.
I'm rolling normally, okay.
Yeah.
You see everyone else going, okay.
Oh dear. 15 plus
So
2.
your score was Topes.
7.
I'm so sorry.
I know, you're
Tobian.
doing it. You've been doing it the whole time. 7. I rolled a 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I rolled 15 plus 2.
Oh, nice.
17.
Can't see anything,
Del.
knows everything.
12 plus 5. Oh no, 12 plus 3. I just wanted to have a better score.
It's like, wow.
12 plus 100 actually. So.
That means you would take like 6 turns in a row before anyone else acts. Okay.
I'm the best at D&D.
I
I'm the winner of the collaborative game.
So, time to return your minis to you in marching order. Slambo in the lead, followed by Tobian, followed by...
Close to you.
That's a good point, actually. We'll give you guys a bit more space.
Slambo.
Followed by Lever, followed by Itchard, with Del bringing up the rear, and you haven't seen your mini yet, have you?
I haven't.
Here is Lucian
Oh,
Moores,
fantastic. Let's have a look.
painted, of course, by the wonderful Ben back in the office.
Thank you, Ben.
Thank you,
Well done,
Ben. You're
Ben.
amazing.
Oh, very detailed. Oh, he's even done the writing on the book.
Yeah, that's
Very
awesome.
good. Very good.
Incredible.
Magic
Very
nonsense.
good.
Oh, he's
Some
great.
magic rubbish.
It's not
And
like a
it-
manuscript.
And I've got blood on my robe as well.
Speaking of the clatter of bones,
No.
Ooh, he looks friendly.
Clackety clack.
You can try and make friends with him, Ollie.
Crackety. Beast Bond, let's go. Best friends.
Oh.
Oh, it started so close to me. I was in the middle.
Yeah, that's the problem, being in the middle.
And this
You are-
guy's naked with a stick. He's obviously a wizard.
They're
the
all
trees.
around us.
They're horrible as
They're
well.
cool.
Go for them.
Oh, no, not there.
Wait.
That's a bad
no,
place
because
for one.
there's
Terrible place for one.
Oh, that's
This
6.
is fine, you
That's
guys.
That's a
6
really
of them.
bad place to put one.
There's as many as we are.
Yeah,
We'll be
we
fine.
got
Each.
this. Easy.
We'll be fine, so the two heavies.
Easy.
I'm probably going to die this session.
How many hit points you got?
okay, we're going to start.
Because your stats are bad. Yeah.
Clambering out of the ground, rattling their bones and clacking their loose jaws, a myriad of different humanoid skeletons wearing the remnants of rotted and rusted armor, wielding blunt and broken weaponry. Slambo, you're up.
Let's do this. All right. So, first of all, I'm going into a barbarian rage.
So terrifying.
Here is your little raging rubber ring.
Wage wing.
Absolutely
That lets us know
amazing.
you're real cross.
Yeah, there we go. There I am.
Okay.
I'm absolutely raging, and
Let's see you go into that rage again.
right, and I'm going to go. Hello there. That should be fine in terms of my
hoping you go for
movement,
that
and because it is my first attack on my turn, I can decide to attack recklessly. And so I will.
Reckless attack.
I'm going to use reckless attack. When you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly, giving you advantage on a melee weapon attack roll using strength during this turn. But attack rolls against you have an advantage until your next turn. But
It's okay, he'll be dead.
Whisk reward.
Whisk reward. He'll be long dead by that point.
Can you remind me that attacks have advantage against you?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Thanks.
Absolutely, I can. Wonderful, here we go. 13, and the second one is 12. So I'll take the 13 plus 5, so that's 18.
That absolutely hits. The skeleton standing in front of you is almost as tall as you are. A long, bony tail curls around behind it.
Fantastic. And that's 1d12 plus 3. Here we go. That's 8 plus 3, that's going to be 11.
So that's your d12 plus your strength mod. You also get a damage bonus for being raging, right?
Oh, yes, I do, don't I? Yes, of course I do. A plus 2. So that's, 13 damage.
Your axe cleaves straight through the body of this creature.
Whoa!
And it crumbles in twain into the sludge. There is a kind of rumbling in the ground beneath your feet, and then it is sucked immediately beneath the swamp.
Okay.
Fantastic!
All right.
He'd just woken up as well.
Don't know if that's fantastic.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anything else you'd like to do in your turn? You've done some movement. You've taken your main action as attack, using your reckless attack ability. You've used your bonus action to rage. You have some movement left.
Oh, yes, well, in which case, I'll, so I've moved, what was it? It was like 5, it was
You've gone
5,
10.
10. I've gone 10, haven't I? So I can go another 20, right? Yes. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll just move there.
Nice.
Okay, next up we have... Where are you? 1, 5, 10. How much do they move? 15. It's going straight for you and has advantage against you, right?
Yes, it does, yes.
Well, that's a 4. That's not going to do it. And the next one is a 18.
That hits.
Uh-oh.
That is going to be...
Jungle.
Stay dry the next.
That's it.
That's
oh
it.
man, that is 8 piercing damage as its sword slices through your robes. You're raging though, so you have resistance to piercing damage, which means the damage is down to 4.
Fantastic. That's not too bad. That's all right.
That's okay.
That's a strong attack for everyone else.
Yes.
Yeah, that's most of my health.
You
What about
winded
you,
yourself a little bit with a reckless attack that's made you an easier target, but you did more damage than it did. Okay,
Fantastic.
next up.
Oh no.
This one is coming for you, Lucian. A tall, sort of slender, skeletal figure with little wisps of blonde hair coming out part of its skull, and a tall staff, not unlike that of a wizard. It rolls
What an awful combo.
it rolls a 6.
That will not beat my armor class of 9.
You have an armor class of 9!
He's just wearing Crocs or something.
It's basically 10 plus your dexterity mod, because wizards don't wear armor because it
impedes your magic.
impedes their magic.
It's also, armor's for losers.
But fortunately, this wizard seems as physically limited as you are, and its skeletal staff wisps past you.
Wizards
And
battle.
It's like the bloody chess club having a fist fight.
Get off!
See, where are you?
Get out of it. Oh no, Slambo.
Slambo. This next skeleton has these 2 curved horns coming out the top of its head and another long winding tail. That is going to hit. That is a 24.
Oh, yes, a big old hit.
And that is a 7, halved to a round up or round down.
You round up for you, I think, because you're the DM.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 4 then.
4. Okay.
3.5, half 3.5 rounded up to 4. This little tiny one
God.
is coming for you, Del.
Are these guys us?
That is a 9. Yeah, it tries to thrust at you with this tiny little dagger, but doesn't even get close.
The one Slumber killed had a tail. Or was as tall as you?
And finally,
No.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
this one
and
seems
also,
to almost sniff the air.
Hi. Are you me?
You notice a
But dead.
feline quality.
Here we go. They're fucking us.
Can I? Oh.
That is a 7.
7 does not hit.
It's fast, almost like a cat, but the living are faster. Del, you're up.
So I'm going to activate Favoured Foe before I shoot this and hope that it works out. Fingers crossed.
Okay, so you're concentrating, so please put this rubber ring around
So I'll
here.
put my rubber ring around Dal.
Yep.
Thank you.
Certainly.
And we're going to use the Hunter's Mark symbol to represent Favoured Foe, even though it's not technically Hunter's Mark.
I think I'm going to try and shoot the wizard because we need to kill wizards as quick as humanly possible. Can I just do that from where I am?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
You'll only incur an attack of opportunity if you try to leave.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to try to leave. I'm just going to try and
Bow that
hit
wizard.
them. Get that wizard.
Get
That.
that.
We're
Brand new
back on
game
Get That
show
Wizard.
with Dave Benson Phillips.
And we'll see today if they are going to get that wizard.
Get that wizard.
We've replaced the gunge tank with a threshing machine.
I'm not actually going to cast anything. I'm going to hope for the old adage that wizards don't have many hit points. And I'm just going to fire my bow. That's a natural 20.
Yes, Del!
So you roll your damage die twice and then
Okay.
add your damage mod.
6. 3. And then I get +3 to that damage as well. So that's 12. And then I have a plus... No, that's to the roll, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just the roll.
Okay.
On a natural 20, the pressure that is built up in your muscles from pulling back that bowstring, when released, sends an arrow so fast that the skeleton's skull explodes upon impact, and it crumbles into the swamp. There is a bubbling beneath you, and it is sucked back
Wow.
beneath
Okay.
the marsh.
Hell.
Anything else? Would you like to move at all?
No, because I'll probably go for this guy next.
Cool. In which case, Itchard, you're up.
Me. What is the deal with the land around here? Because we've got like these actual like.
These pools
Liquid?
we're going to call the difficult terrain, yeah.
Okay, so they're just like swampy pools.
Swampy pools.
Okay. I'm going to. Leitchard's quite worried about this. They're quite close at the moment. Itchard is going to go along this little path here, which is 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to turn, and then he's going to reach down into his holster, and he's going to pull out his pistol, which is called Wormling. And he's going to take aim, and he's going to fire at this guy. With Wormling, we do a... We've got +4 to hit. Actually, +5 to hit, because I've used my repeating shot to infuse it. So that is a 16 +5 is 21.
That'll hit.
That hits. And then damage is 1d10 +3, because again, repeating shot. So that's 7 +3 is 10 damage.
Okay, as you pull the trigger on this gun, a spark of electricity shoots through the beautiful filigree you've painted on the heel and whizzes through the 2 initials on the butt, the initials T and C. And then a bullet shoots out from the muzzle and blasts off a chunk of this little gnomish ribcage, but the skeleton does still stand. Anything else you'd like to do?
I've moved, I've fired. I don't have any bonus action things that I can do right now, so I think I will wait there.
Next up,
Okay.
Fabian.
Lovely. So, so we've had some skeletons that look kind of like us, but not all of them. Is that... If I look around, do I notice, like...
Do you want to
any
just see what you can look for
semblance?
free, or do you want to make a check?
Just for free. Yeah. What do I see for free?
For free, you can see you can see the skeleton in front of you. You recognise the tabaxi skeleton when you see it. You can make out something horned with a tail from one side of Slambo, and a smaller skeleton opposite Del, but that's all you can really see from where you're standing.
I think we're fine. All right. I'm going to.
Would I do that to you, Blair? Would I make you fight
Yes,
undead
you
versions of
would.
yourselves?
You would, Tom.
I don't know. It doesn't
And
sound
make
like
you
me.
dead the whole time. As
Yeah.
well.
Would I make you dead the whole time?
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to use Cunning Action, which I've not used before. It basically allows me to do a dash, disengage, or hide action as a bonus action. So I'm going to use it to disengage from this guy and move 5, 10, 15, sorry, Slambo.
That's all right.
Just pushing you around. Oh god, I'll just get right next to him. So because you are within 5 feet of this guy, means that I can use a sneak attack,
Hooray!
which gives me bonus damage if I hit. So
I'm going to add one more detail as well.
Yes.
When that gun went off and that loud bang of gunpowder exploded, for a moment the ground beneath you began to squirm.
beneath you. Oh no!
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
back to you, Tobian.
going to use my rapier to attack this guy.
Go for it.
Here we go. That is a 16.
That hits.
I rolled a 10 plus 6, 16.
That absolutely hits.
Great. Okay. So then it's a 1d8 plus 4, and then plus a 1d6 damage from my sneak attack. Oh. All right, I rolled a 1. So that is 5, but plus 3, so 5, 6. That is 8 damage. Could have been so much more.
It's very
That's
useful.
all right.
Very useful.
You
did
break
hit
off a
it.
good chunk of bone with your thrust, but it still stands.
Okay. So I've done a bonus action. I've moved. I've attacked. So that's probably all I can do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lucian.
Hey, it's me. Now,
Go on, do some magic.
oh God, I might have to. Now, I presumably would know if these chaps are immune to necrotic damage. Would that be fair to say?
I would have to ask for an Arcana check to find that out.
All right, but it wouldn't count as an action or anything.
I would say an ability check would count as an action, yes. If you want to find out that kind of thing, that's
I
going to be
just
a
won't
roll.
risk it. I just won't risk it. I'll check later. So I won't do that. What I will do is this guy here. I lock eyes with it, raise my hand, and then blue crackling electricity comes shooting out across this distance. Lever's hair starts to stand up. We all taste metal in our mouths.
Fillings are
and-
rattling.
We're all having an MRI.
My nose bleeds for a bit, and then the blood goes back up and fills my eyes.
Whoa! Holy shit!
Don't do magic, kids.
Animate that.
Don't do magic. Mess you up. And I cast Witch Bolt. So I make a ranged spell attack. And on a hit, the target takes 1d12 lightning damage. And on each of my turns for the duration, so I can concentrate on it up to a minute, holding the bolt, which means that every turn from then on, I can, as long as I'm still concentrating, I can do 1d12 lightning damage at will automatically.
Wonderful.
That's 18 plus 4. So that's,
That'll hit.
that'll do it.
So you're now concentrating. And your target is marked with a which one is it?
This one.
This one. Target is marked with a magical effect.
So I do 1d12 lightning damage.
Go for it.
Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt.
Here we go.
I like to imagine that every time I pulse the 1d12 of damage, you hear it go.
Crack. Yeah. Oh.
That was too much! 4! Hey, that's a third of what I can do.
He's got like a little, like one of those little hand buzzer things.
Yeah.
I promise it hurt. It really hurt. Really hurt.
So that is a spell slot burn, right?
Yes.
Oh, lovely. And did you say every time you do it, it lets out a loud crackling sound?
Well, it doesn't say that. That was just for flavour.
No, that's wonderful flavour. I want to yes and it. As that loud crackling sound emerges, the ground beneath you begins to rumble and then stops. The electricity connects with this skeleton's body. It rattles and splinters. There's barely much of it left now, but it does still stand. Anything else you want to do in your turn?
Nope. I'm just going to hold on and concentrate on doing this so I can get him again next turn.
Great. Lever, you're up.
Everyone seems to be doing such a great job.
Oh no.
I would like to... Okay, she's somebody who needs to look around to make sure that everything's okay and to work out what's going on before she does anything. So I would like to spend my action having a look at these people and seeing if I can work out anything about them that might be useful.
Okay. That sounds like an investigation check to me.
It's a 6 + 5, 11.
Okay, on an 11, you can tell from the weapons they're wielding and the armor they're wearing, these skeletons look like they might have been heroes once upon a time.
Okay.
It's weird to find heroes in the hero's graveyard, isn't it, Lever?
I'm so good at combat!
One day you will help us, I'm sure.
All these people in the fucking Hunter's Mark being like, that's Lever, the hero!
What's
Lever
your
the
favourite
hero!
sport?
Lever the dog!
Looking around.
Lever the looker!
Making friends.
Everyone making fun of me. I've just released a lightning bolt. All right, it didn't do much, but I'm not reading a book. And I hate magic.
I'm a legend.
I hate using magic.
Our heroes.
I'm such a legend! Guys!
Everyone.
Guys, I've worked it out! These are the people in the graveyard! I think they're coming out of the ground! They might be dead!
Yes, they're very clearly dead.
Dead heroes, I think! I guess.
Taking 10 points of hit damage off me.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing
you're
all right.
alright,
I'm quite
you're
tanky.
fine.
as
You're
well.
quite
magic?
I was just thinking about it, but I was also like, you know,
Nah, he's
check if they're
fine.
heroes or not first. As a bonus action, I'll cast Shillelagh.
Okay.
It's a cantrip. We haven't seen it before on YouTube.
Just in
It
real
was in,
life.
it was in the, it's in the prologue,
Patreon.
Is
actually.
it a Patreon episode?
So what Shillelagh does is it allows me to use my quarterstaff. I can use my spellcasting ability instead of strength for attack and damage rolls. And my weapon die, my damage die becomes a d8. So essentially I'm imbuing my quarterstaff with magical force. So what I'm going to do now that I've done something real useful for everyone is I am going to like plant my feet in the kind of marshy earth, and I'm going to let this white light ripple across all of my bare skin, all the way up into my hand where it ripples all the way up to the top of the quarterstaff. The jasmine flowers open and this thing is glowing white now.
Slambo.
Oh, fantastic. Right. I'm going to go for the feather that we haven't damaged, the shield this time.
Go for it.
I'm going to go with him.
You're going to make another reckless attack?
Oh, shall we?
So reckless.
So reckless.
Why not?
I think I could go for one
I'm
more.
barely thinking about it.
A little peckish.
Peckish attack.
Let's go for a little reckless attack. Let's do it. So that's 4. Oh, good thing I did. Oh, it was an 8. 8 plus 5 is 13.
That will hit.
Oh, fantastic. Good. Whew. Wonderful. And I'm going to be doing 1d12 plus 5. That's an 8 plus 5 is again 13. Ooh.
Very nice. Good
And
job.
another 13.
Slambo.
This skeletal man shatters into pieces, scatters into the swamp, and something pulls it beneath the surface.
See you later, alligator.
In a while, crocodile.
Love it. That was his last word.
See you later.
Apart from Beyond the Grave. Famous
Speak
last
with
words.
dead. See you later,
You
alligator.
only get one last message from Beyond the Grave.
You can
In a
say
while.
one thing to this dead creature. I'd like to say, see you later, alligator, please.
While you were winded from your reckless attack, this horned skeleton is going to take a swing at you.
Oh no.
That's a natural 1, so it's a good thing it's got advantage, eh?
Oh, yeah.
That is a miss.
Hey! Very
This
nice.
thing is pretty worse for the wear after its last bit of damage.
And it's got no eyeballs.
Yeah, and it doesn't have the focus or the balance to get you.
Nice.
Thank you.
No
You
worries.
are down.
Got you, Slippo.
Del, this little gnomish skeleton is going to come for you again.
Come at me.
That is going to be a... that'll hit, that'll be a 19.
Yeah, that'll hit me, for sure.
And it does a whopping 3 piercing damage. Little tiny knife, right in the thigh, right in the old wound.
What the hell? Rude.
Okay, it's the start of this one's turn. Does it take damage from you? Or is
I
it
think
your
it's
turn?
on my turn that it does that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll double check.
So
It says here.
it feels this kind of painful electricity, or as painful as it can be for a skeleton. It feels this electricity rattling through its frame. It sees the spark still shimmering from your hands, Ichid, and it turns to you.
Uh-oh.
Is it still in range for me? 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah.
Let's get that Lucasade ready, Ichid.
No.
That's a miss. It's
Thank God.
It doesn't seem used to heroes this small and swings a little high.
Oh.
Oh, good
That
job.
was close, man.
Del, you're up.
I took that personally. I'm gonna hit this little one with my spear, I think. Probably not gonna hit. I rolled a 7 plus 2.
That won't hit, I'm afraid. Little too small. Almost looks like it's cackling at you, but skeletons don't cackle.
Damn it! Little freak!
Anything else you'd like to do in your turn? Any bonus actions?
Seethe.
Use my bonus action to see.
Well, no, I can't shove as a bonus action, can I? Can't do anything fun.
No problem. We'll move on to Ichid.
It should. So, if I'm going to use a spell that has a range to it that goes beyond touch, would I have disadvantage trying to cast it on the thing that's right in front
Let
of
me double check that. Yes, you'll still have disadvantage if it's a ranged attack.
Okay. Well, in that case, Itchid is panicking. Itchid is, help! Help! I'm going to use my action to disengage.
Okay.
And I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20 and jump in this boat.
I'm going to say that boat will give you, at your size, 3/4 cover from ranged attacks.
Nice.
And I'm just going to hunker down.
Oh.
Oh, Richard.
My eyes flick across to you, but I'm trying really hard to concentrate on what I'm doing. I'm just like, what's he doing?
Tobian.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna just take a swing at this guy again. I still have sneak attack, so let's see. Oh no! Oh no! I rolled a 2.
That's going to miss.
Yep.
Wait a second, what are the modifiers?
And then plus 6.
There's got to be something in here.
8. No, I miss. That's fine. What else can I do? I think I'm going to use, I guess, cunning action to disengage.
Yep.
So then I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You
Is
know
he
what?
on this square?
I think for this particular encounter, because the last one was more chase-based, I think we're going to change the diagonal movement rule we established for the chase, and I think we'll treat diagonal movement as 5 feet for this one.
Oh, okay,
So I think
cool.
it just
So
helps with the pace of it.
5, 10, 15, 20. I'll just get right next
He would have been
to him.
here because
There.
I was here.
Okay, fine. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So I'm just right up against him.
Okay. Lucian.
That's what I do. And then, look, the lightning bolt makes a similar noise.
Making your own sound effect.
Pew, 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 pew. That's a 12.
Oh, that's
Just a straight 12 damage.
Wow!
Daddy, damn it.
Yes.
How'd you like that, table father?
It's a good
that-
spell.
The natural sound of the lightning, bolstered by your onomatopoeic conclusion, rattles through this creature's body, and after a moment of vibration, it explodes into a shower of bones and is sucked
See you, Lever.
Bones hit Lever in the face.
vigorously.
Goes down.
Yeah.
Under the marsh.
Tobin's just like run over there, just like.
From your perspective, Lever and Lucian, from where you're standing, you notice the fire in that ring of stones is burning brighter than it seemed to be when you arrived, and on the destruction of that skeleton, the flames rise even higher.
We notice it.
And Lever, it is your turn.
Okay, everyone seems to be doing all right. So
Famous last words.
I'm gonna have a Kit Kat.
Listening to a podcast.
Lever gets out her flask and just
Well done, everyone.
GG.
I'm the hero, but I've always had a great team around me.
that's why I've got
Not
no
many
team.
of them make it back from the places I go.
Yeah, look, I'm a legend. I'm a legend. Don't read into it too much. I'm gonna go and check out that flame. I'll get as close to it as I can, and I'm gonna dash. 5, 10.
We've got all the time in the world to do that after they're all
Actually, I
dead.
don't need to dash.
Yeah, you can get there in 30.
25, 30. I'm there. Basically, I'm here at the entrance.
Is this
Keep going, guys!
fuck's sake! I didn't realise we were going around with Gilderoy fucking Lockhart. Tell us about the flame. Is it on fire?
Would you like to make a check?
I'd love to make.
This is where the fire's coming from.
I think this is on fire, guys. Hey, Lucian, did it get bigger then or something?
I consider casting Witch Bolt again.
Which one?
And it will go off every turn until you take part.
I'm investigating. I'm taking part. I'm finding information.
Skeleton! It's trying to kill us!
Wait, you guys are doing fine. You're doing such a great job.
There's only one left, don't worry about it. What kind of check would you like to do? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do?
Blood gushing down my nose.
I think what I actually want to do is this a stone? Can I see into the building?
Yeah, this is in the building. This is a circle of stones.
I see.
And the stone in front of you is dislodged, and there's a larger than the circle of stones, but not particularly big stone altar, where flames seem to be burning from nothing.
From nothing.
Burning higher and higher.
Or maybe I want to just try and put him out.
You hear a kind of clash of metal from the battle behind you, and on that clash, goes up a little bit. What would you like to do?
1 second. I want to see if I can do something.
If they're getting brighter when things die, what if you blow them out and the entire swamp fills with skeletons?
Oh, that's a good point. Maybe I shouldn't blow it out.
Or maybe you should.
Oh, it'll be more fun.
Okay, so if I use Druidcraft,
Oh god.
which is a cantrip, so again, I've not had to waste any spell slots yet, which could be useful later when you guys are all tired from doing all the work you've been doing.
All my work.
It says, I can instantly light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire. I guess if this is magical, that wouldn't work.
I want to reward that choice. So I would say, if you want to try to use Druidcraft to snuff out this fire, which seems like something else, it'll be an ability check,
I will do that.
and it'll just be your spellcasting modifier, no proficiency bonus.
So which is 4, right?
Yeah, just add 4, and we're going to set. You know what? Shall we have a first public roll, Laurie?
Want to do it in this?
Oh no, why? What happens?
So we're going to set the difficulty class on this to 18.
Oh gosh.
It's unlikely.
So it means you're going to need a
14.
14 or higher.
Okay.
Give it again.
Viva.
Guys, I'm going to hell. You'll hear why they call me Lever Waxmond.
She blew out those candles.
Let's find out. 11?
She failed to blow out those candles.
How do you try to put these candles out?
I'm going to lean my quarterstaff towards the flames. It's currently still kind of shillelaghing. And I'm going to essentially try and like move the wind back through this arm, over this arm, through the thing to try and move a gust of wind over it.
A gust of wind blows across your quarterstaff into this flame. It buffets and is extinguished for a moment before rising again twice as high. And as it rises on that failed roll, what also rises from the ground around it.
No! Help!
Help!
Oh wow!
Shit!
Oh no!
Hey guys!
Fellowship of the Ring.
Help!
Oh, they're like
no!
zombies.
Oh god!
Oh dear.
Fun!
Oh, God, I think anyone can help with that.
Yeah, anyone who's around to help out.
I'm in the boat now, unfortunately.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no.
Well,
You still have you have your bonus action left.
at this point, I would be really frightened. And my body might just do something it's not done before.
You're gonna wet yourself.
I've done that. Did that earlier. Did that 20 minutes ago. Did that when these guys came out of the ground.
Tickle myself with that one. Love it.
And because it is a bonus action, I think Libra is going to transform for the first time.
Exciting!
She feels herself cower and her hands go to the ground. And she sees the white rippling up her hands as they meet the ground. And for a moment, she is terrified, seeing this transformation across her skin, white just flickering all the way up her arms. And then suddenly fur follows. And you see a tiger.
Okay, making a bit of noise while I find this mini.
I thought for a second you were going to transform into the moon.
Yeah, my girlfriend turned into the moon.
All the water
on them.
all the water on the map just.
She's going to snap towards me, and then it's more surrounded.
Start rolling everywhere.
Like Katamari.
Lever.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
so cool.
Beautiful. She's beautiful.
Tiger, burning bright.
The last thing I will
graveyard
say
in the
you
night.
see before your eyesight changes from human to feline, the increased heat of this blaze has somehow melted through the stone, revealing beneath it a huge iron chest.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Oh, look at it.
Okay.
Cute.
Okay, next up we have Slambo.
Great, let's finish this fella off.
Go for it. Reckless or not reckless?
Go on, you know me. I love a good old reckless attack. Here we are. Oh, it was a good thing. That was a rubbish roll. 11 plus 5, so that's 16.
16 will hit.
Ah, fantastic, great. And this is D12 plus 5. That's 5 plus 5, 10.
And shatters, the earth moves, and it is dragged beneath it.
Fantastic.
Great.
You have your movement.
Oh,
Oh, can you?
yes.
Yeah.
Should I go over?
Any of them.
Here we go.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
A tiger now.
10,
Thank you for coming.
Meow meow.
20, 25. Hello.
Hello.
Maybe they just want to talk.
I'm going to try and become his friend.
Oh,
Charm person.
that's nice.
This little gnome skeleton is going to come for you again.
Come at me.
And that is a 14. It does.
Well,
Okay.
it's my armor class is 14, so if it's the same,
yeah,
does
that
it
hits,
hit?
yeah. And that takes 5 damage.
Oh,
How you doing?
Just go straight for the same bit in the thigh again.
Ow!
stop it.
Ow! I'm getting
little
really
guy's-
annoyed now.
Who is up next after Slambo? The gnome, and now Del.
Great. Okay. Really mad now. If I could go into
Yeah.
a terrible rage, I would. I can't. Okay, I'm going to try and stab this little fucker
Yeah.
with my spear. It's really not going well for me.
Oh no!
That's an 8. You know, I'm a ranger, guys. I range things. I don't stab with my spear. That's a 8. I rolled an 8 plus 2.
Twixy little bugger.
Oh, that is a miss, I'm afraid. This little guy's too small.
I
Used to
know.
big bears, not little gnomes.
Oh no.
I just go, and I just go. I'm going to disengage.
Cool.
Which I think, can I do that as a bonus?
Not as a
action?
bonus action, I'm afraid not.
I'm just going to run. This guy's really pissing me off.
It's going to try and take another go for it. As you turn to run,
Yeah.
it attempts a Terry stab in the buttocks on your way out. And it hits.
Right in the bum!
That does 5 damage.
In the bum! Horrible.
Right in
5
the hole.
points of bum damage.
Oh my gosh!
Oh god, I'm bleeding from the bum. Leave me alone.
But you have your movement now. Where are you headed?
Out of here. It's
just gonna chase you.
Run towards Tobian.
Okay.
Help me, my
Bye.
friend. I
Let's
don't
take a
think
few
I'm
concentrating now,
concentrating. Oh, no. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. How much is that? 20?
Yeah.
I think. How much do I have?
30.
Yeah, I don't have anything that can really help you. So.
Yeah, there. I don't want to get too close to that zombie.
Lovely.
Okay, Itchard.
It should. I want to investigate the my vessel. I don't. I'm going to
Investigate. Yeah.
I'm going to pull a little orb from my pocket, and it's going to unfurl into a little red dragon that then flutters out of my hand and is going to fly straight at this guy in an attempt to scorch him.
Go for it.
That is +5 to hit. That is an 8 + 5, 13.
That hits.
Good. So I get
Magic.
1d10 fire damage. That's 3 damage.
The fire starts on the gnome's cloak and spreads across what's left of its rotted garments before moving across the bone, turning them blackened, ash-like, and then something from beneath slurps, and it is dragged.
From over there, I go like this. Yes!
Touching your bleeding bum.
I go back to hiding in the little.
Yeah, you're going to have to get back to
Touching
hiding.
anything. Yeah.
Okay, let's deal with these guys. So, this first one shambles towards you. I'm going to stick you in the center here. And hits.
Oh.
Deals 3 damage.
Okay. So I'm now on 34.
Okay. This next one comes behind you. That misses. Then
Oh God.
that is a 10.
10
You're
damage.
12, right?
Oh yeah, I'm 12. AC 12.
Cool, no, you're just on
I thought you
3.
were
That one
10
misses.
damage. I was
That
like,
one just misses
holy.
2. That one hits for. Oof. That one hits for 7 damage.
Good.
It's alright.
Zombie
I am
time.
tanky.
It's okay. You'll just turn
I am
back. as
tanky.
well.
Yeah, exactly.
Then this one is going to go for you, Slumbo with advantage. Hits. Deals 7 damage, half to 4 with your rage. And then other one is also coming for you. That misses. Leave her.
Excellent. Oh my god.
Toast.
All right. So I'm going to come over here. I might leave the one that you went up next to alone. Yeah. So I'm going to move 5, 10, 15. Yeah, just to here. And then I'm going to attack that zombie.
Go for it.
Attack that zombie. Oh no! Stop!
Well, what is that?
It's a 4 + 6, 10.
That hits.
It does!
These things are really slow.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I've got my sneak attack bonus as well. But we'll start with this d8. Fucking hell. Get rid of these dice! Thank you for these dice, but also. That's a 1.
Okay.
So I'm at 5 so far. but we're just gonna use this.
They're being benched.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 1.
Oh god,
Think it might be you.
we're really getting through dice.
Yeah.
How much
Wanna try
damage is
these?
that? How much damage is that in total?
5.
5. Okay. Yeah, you knock a chunk of flesh off.
No, sorry. 6.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
6.
You knock a slightly bigger chunk of flesh off.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I think that's it.
Lucian, you're up.
Right. That big cat's got in the way.
Sorry.
Useless. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. So I'm going to have to move a bit closer because I'm going to do the same thing again. We're saying that's 5, right? 5, 10. Ooh, how close dare I get?
Oh, go
15.
on.
I'll go there. I won't get too close because that'd be reckless. After all, it's me that's going to be patching you all up afterwards, isn't it?
Oh, you're also not concentrating anymore now.
Oh, but I will be imminently.
Oh, sorry.
So you might as well leave it in case I do succeed. So I'm going to do the old witch bolt again, and I'm going to go for this one. This little geezer. That's a 9
That hits.
plus. Oh, good. Good.
I'm going to stick that mark on the little one for me.
And the damage is 3.
It's okay. It's all right.
They're wearing wellies, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, the movement beneath your feet seems closer now. Anything else?
Like these worms.
That's it for me.
Okay,
Friends.
Lever.
Okay. Right. Can I pounce at anything 20 foot away? No, they're all too close. I'm gonna go for a bite attack
Go for it.
on this guy.
Okay.
And it's +5 to hit.
Okay.
13 plus 5 is 18.
That hits.
1d10 plus 3.
1d10 plus 3. That's 10.
That's a 10.
Plus 3
Wow.
is 13.
Holy cow.
Yeah, you take a huge feral chunk out of this thing's body, but it is still standing.
Oh no.
Anything else you want to do?
Cry.
Lambo.
I think you've done a good job there. That's
Yeah.
pretty good. I'm gonna go for this person, not recklessly this time. I'm running a little low on the old health, so we'll just go for just a regular attack, and that's 18 plus 5.
Very nice.
That'll hit.
Fantastic. Okay, here we go, and it's a D12 plus 5, and it's going to be. That guy is a touch cocked, isn't it? Let's do that again. That's also a touch cocked.
Stop touching all those cocks.
I can't. 5 plus 5 is 10.
Me neither.
Yeah, you cleave up a good chunk of undead flesh, but the thing is still standing.
Oh my god, these things are.
They're hefty.
Yeah.
Who's next?
So those who are closer, I would say Tobian, Lever, and Slambo, you all notice a sort of simultaneous both chill and heat emanating from this heavy bound chest.
Should we unlock it?
Oh, yeah.
I'll do that. Yeah, don't you worry.
absolutely.
I'll do that.
One claw.
That's a tiger.
It's a tiger. Sort that out for us.
Del.
That feels like a PlayStation era game. A tiger who's a thief.
Okay, I'm going to fire an arrow at this guy.
Go for it.
Thank you.
That's all right. Let me out. That's a natural 1.
Del, that is a miss. I'm so sorry.
I just slip backwards into the sludge.
Your butt
And,
still hurts so much.
Yeah,
You gotta get your butt
Shoot
patched
the arrow
up.
and it just goes backwards into your hand.
Run to your bum.
Straight round like a boomerang.
Yeah, goes all the way around the entire planet. Makes its way back.
You are up.
So Itchard is, what's the range on this? 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. So then Itchard runs to there and he's going to take out of his pocket another little satchel, another little orb. This little orb unfolds into a blue dragon. And he flies it off, and it's going to circle above Lever's tiger form. And this sort of lightning-y cage begins to form around Lever in her position. And I'm casting Sanctuary. Sanctuary is you ward a creature within range against attack. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. This spell doesn't protect the warded creature from area effects such as explosions or a fireball. If the warded creature makes an attack or casts a spell that affects an enemy creature, this spell ends. So it just protects you for this turn.
Nice.
Thank you very much, Richard.
I know, yeah, I'm very worried now, but yeah.
Okay.
You've got no health.
I've got such small amount of
Should I retcon that and do it over you?
Yeah,
'Cause
maybe.
that might be
Well,
better.
it-
I think that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Would make a touch more sense.
Yeah.
given
Okay. Well,
that
I'll
she's
send it
got
your
34
So I
health.
will send
I've
it.
also
I will send it
gonna
your
have more
way.
laser.
Just
That would
turn
be
back.
great.
And I can rejuvenate it whenever I want.
Yeah.
Because it's going to go when you attack again as
Yeah.
well. So I'll send it over.
Oh,
Slambo for now.
thank you. Thank you.
Cool.
That's the right choice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool though.
So Lever, that is a hit
Who thought of going over here? eh?
for 2 damage.
2 damage. Right. God, I should have stayed over there and done nothing.
That is another hit for 6 damage.
Yep.
That is another hit for
That's all right.
4 damage.
You're a tank. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
That is a miss. Slambo. That is a miss. And
They would have to do the thing anyway. They'd have to roll wisdom save anyway for.
Oh, for
Slambo.
somebody.
oh, that's true.
I'm
And that is,
protecting
that is a miss as well. So yeah, these things are slow. They seem to mostly be hovering around this box and not making much movement beyond it. Decide to attack those who are near it. Tobian.
Okay, I'm gonna try to stab this one again.
Okay.
Come on. Come on, you guys.
Here we go. It's a 2. It's a
Tobian, stop!
It's a strong
That's
2.
still an 8.
That hits.
Yay!
I don't think it's the dice.
I don't think it's the dice
Table
either.
father
I
is
don't
being
think it's the
merciful.
dice.
Table father.
These things are easy to hit.
Okay.
Might be Tobian.
Okay. I get sneak attack damage as well. 3. Okay. It's better than 1. It is better than 1. Okay, I got a 3 and a 4. Okay, so that is 11 damage in total.
Okay, and which one are you going after?
The one that I attacked last time.
Cool. It's a good hit. It takes up a good chunk of flesh. It does still stand.
No!
Lucian, you're up.
I'll send a pulse of crackling energy to that one.
Got it.
Shazam! 3 again.
Wow.
Wow, how do you do it? Wow, that's so good.
Magic!
Lever.
Really impressive.
These things are very hardy,
Uh-huh.
but they don't seem to be straying from where they are.
Okay. I'm going to bite that same one. So it's +5 to my roll.
Is that the tall one opposite you?
It's this fella right here.
Yeah, gotcha.
This guy.
I've realised I should be cooking the one you're slowly cutting bits off, and then it'd be like a doner kebab.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah. Delicious.
Yummy.
11.
11 plus 5, 16.
It hits, yep. I'll say I
Okay.
didn't give the damage. Yeah.
1d10 plus 3. 2 plus 3 is 5.
Yeah, you tear more big chunks off this thing with your claws, but it is still going.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action and expend a spell slot and heal 1d8.
Skeletons are a lot easier.
Because I can do that as a bonus action in wild shape. I can use one of my spell slots and heal up to 1d8. Sorry, it's a bonus action. And that is 6. I've healed 6 there. That was right, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Slambo, you're up.
Right, so it's.
on
Slambo, go for the box. You're protected.
I could go for the box.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Go for the box.
Yeah.
You know what? I love that idea. Do I get disengage as my?
You can use disengage as your action.
Or
yeah.
you could just run because he has to make a wisdom save to
Yeah.
even attack you in the
I'll
first
run.
place.
I'll run.
Okay, so he's going to go for you.
Yeah,
That's
wisdom's-
a natural 20.
but it's a wisdom save. So
Oh, sorry, you're absolutely right. So what's
well,
your
it
roll
would,
against?
a natural 20 would pass the wisdom save if we count
yeah.
that as the roll for the wisdom save.
Yeah.
Okay, he does still get an attack on you in that case.
Yeah.
And it does hit.
Oh no.
Actually, it's a... Does it hit? It is a 16
Yes, it does.
and does 2 damage.
2 damage. Okay.
Okay, that's alright.
And half to 1, remember.
Oh yes. Oh, so there we go.
Remember to halve all your damage.
Oh yes. Okay, here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to try and open the box.
Going to try and open the box.
Yes.
From what you can see, there doesn't seem to be any lock or key or hinge on this thing. But as you settle your hands around it, it's surprisingly light.
Oh. All right. Can I try and open it?
Absolutely. Give me a... How are you going to try and open this thing with no...
With no.
Yeah. So what's your method?
I'm gonna try. Presumably, is there an open? There is a top to the box that would.
There doesn't seem to be any hinges.
Oh.
But it does have sort of 8 distinct sides, like a box does. Yeah.
All right. Oh no! I'll whack it with the
6
axe then.
distinct sides. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I'll whack it with the axe.
Just give me a regular attack then.
Great. That's 16 plus 5, 21.
21. Yeah, just about. You still raging. You draw your axe above your head, your muscles flex and stiffen, and you bring it down with all the strength you can muster after the battering you've received. And despite all that awesome physical power, just the tiniest split appears.
Oh.
But as it does, a almost glorious burning light shines straight up through the crack in this box. And as it does so, every single zombie uses its reaction to move.
Do we get opportunity of attacks as they move?
If you'd like
past
to, yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
So let's give you and you get an opportunity attack against that one, Blair. Give me a roll. Come on, Blair.
Come on, dice. Work with me here. It's a 12.
Cool.
What do I add to that? Well, it doesn't matter.
Add whatever you're attacking with.
The rapier.
Yeah, so add your rapier. So it's 12
it's
plus
18.
Either way, that'll hit. Yeah.
Okay. So then 7, 8, 9. So 11 damage.
Beautiful.
Where are you aiming for?
Oh, just its neck. Classic.
Straight through the neck. There isn't enough of it left to keep the head on after that thrust.
Yes.
Falls off and is sucked underneath.
Well done.
Finally.
Did you also get an opportunity attack against the... That's the only one you were next to, wasn't it?
Yes, but Leva got.
Yeah, so Levy, you get to make 3.
Oh, sweet. I'm
So
gonna
we'll do them in order.
try and bite them all.
So just 3d20 rolls, please.
3d20s.
You just need to beat an 8 each time.
And plus 5 to hit, right?
Yeah,
So that's a 4 plus 5, 9.
that hits.
19 plus 5,
That
24. 15 plus 5, 20.
They all hit. So give me
Nice.
damage first on the one in the... the one at the top.
And 10 plus 3. 8.
This one is torn into pieces and then dragged beneath.
Look at me go now. That is a 7 plus 3, 10 on the next one.
That one is still standing, although you tear a good chunk off it.
Right, and the final one, that is 7 again, 10.
Lovely, and a similar thing. Shredded and cowering at the moment from the light coming from that box.
I think I'm better as a tiger, guys.
Del, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot an arrow at this guy here because he's right in front of me. 7 plus 7,
That'll hit.
Nice.
Beautiful.
and then I'm rolling d8, which is not that one. This one.
Yes, that one.
6 plus 3.
Yeah, you knock one of his arms off. A little bit comes off his shoulder. He is still there. Next up, we have Itchard. You're up.
Itchard. So Itchard is going to go 5, 10, fuck off, Dale.
My God.
15, 20.
Hello.
So I'm within 20 feet of this guy. Maybe I'll go 25. What I want to do now, I want to quickly grab the light cube that I've got on my belt, take it off. I'm going to spend my action to magically tinker with it so that it just emits a scream. A constant scream, and I'm going to throw it under the feet of this thing.
Okay.
Ooh.
I love it. I love it
That's
so
cool.
much.
And that's my action.
What are you hoping to achieve with that action?
I'm hoping that summons whatever's below the marsh.
Yeah.
Oh, Laurie, my beautiful baby boy. I am so delighted you did
Yeah,
that.
so that's what I
How
want to
loud
do.
can this scream get?
It just says it can emit it emits an odor or non-verbal sound, static or visual effect, up to 25 words of text. It doesn't say how loud it can get.
How loud would you like it to be?
Real loud.
This piercing scream rings out throughout this entire graveyard. You can hear the metal on the cold iron barriers vibrating. The ground beneath this elf rumbles louder and louder. The earth, not just beneath the elf, but beneath the tree it is standing by, begins to shift. And then this whole mini swamp oak is sucked into a hole in the ground. There is a pause, a moment of silence as this screaming box is sucked in as well. And then something old and terrible and squirming bursts out from the ground.
That's fun, isn't it?
And sucks up both of
Let's
these
stop
zombies
messing with things.
Oh God.
and turns.
Oh, Richard!
Hello.
Christ.
I thought it was useful to do.
You know what? I love it.
Oh, shit.
You're gonna get gobbled up so quick.
We'll just run. We'll just leg it.
I think, yeah. But we need the weapon.
We need the weapon.
Have I used all my movement? No. I've got...
10 feet.
Yeah, I'll move back.
It was the big cat.
Okay, we
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Trying to concentrate here.
It uses all of its movement to shamble towards you and stops.
Shut up, go away. Go away, I'm concentrating.
1, 2, 3. And this one is going to take a swing at you, Slammers.
Wisdom save first.
That is a 15 on its wisdom save.
My
15 minus
spell-
2, 13.
13. My spell DC is 13.
That means it succeeds.
think
Immediately
so.
immediately
It means
yeah.
it, yeah.
Then takes a swing at you. And it absolutely misses.
Hey!
What's your AC again?
It's 15.
Yeah, it misses.
Great.
Which means we are back to you, Tobian.
Okay. Fucking
Don't attack the
hell.
worm. Just
I'm
don't
not
attack the
going to
worm.
attack the worm. I look at that, I'm like, that is the thing of legends. But not yet. I turn around and I go back to this guy and
Cool.
try to stab it with my rapier. Alright. That is 17 to hit.
That'll do it.
And then 2. I also have my sneak attack. 4. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 damage.
Right through the brain.
Oh,
And
okay.
it collapses. Nothing sucks it out of the ground right now, but I
Yep,
think you know
that makes
why.
sense. Yep.
Lucian,
Good job.
So yeah, I'll zap him again.
zap him.
1.
No!
God's sake.
Oh no!
This is why you shouldn't do magic, guys.
It hits as that lightning bursts from your hand and the sound crackles. The worm seems to turn towards you.
The worm is turned.
Lever,
Which is the way out? Where do we run to? Okay. Can I use... This is really scary, guys. Can I use my bite or claw to try and pick up this box?
yes, I would say I will allow you to pick it up in your mouth.
Okay, bite.
For such a big box, it's really strangely light.
Okay, so shall I? How should I roll for it?
I would say you can pick up an object as your free action. I'm happy
Alright.
for you to do that.
Picking up. Out. And I'm now going to run this way, and I'm going to use my dash. My speed is 40 feet as a tiger, so I can move 80 feet with the box. So, how can I do this and avoid this guy?
We're just down to go within 5 feet of him. It's fine.
So, like, 1 minute.
So,
Where am
or
I?
10 feet maybe.
Sorry, I'm knocking everything over. Like, is this 5? 10, 15, 20. Sorry. Oh, sorry, everyone.
Excuse me. Sorry.
25,
Excuse me.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. Is this all the same terrain? 70, 75, 80.
Okay.
Wow.
Slambo.
I'm gonna get this little fella.
Cool.
Here we go. It's not gonna be reckless. It's a 4 plus 5.
That hits.
Oh, it does,
It
yeah.
does.
These things are slow. Real slow.
Okay, and it's going to be a 12, d12 plus. So 4 plus 5 again. So that is 9.
9. Beautiful. It's still standing, but there's not much of this small frame left.
Okay.
It is still there.
So,
Del.
Fire an arrow towards this one that's bothering Slambo.
oh, thanks.
15 plus 7. So that definitely hits. And then 1d8. Where was my d8? This one. 3 plus 3.
6 damage.
6 damage.
Straight through the brain. Is down.
Yes.
Cool.
As the last of the raised undead collapse into the sludge of the mire, a stillness spreads across this swampy graveyard. The titanic form of this ancient burrower sits and waits. If it had a gaze, it would be fixed on Lucian Moors.
Typical.
We're out of combat. What is everyone doing?
We should get out.
We should absolutely get out of here.
Is
Hopefully
that-
the box has the...
I'm going to just drag the box
Everything's
into
in
the
the
tunnel.
The box has
Should
a
we
weapon?
look in the box to see if it has the weapon before we just leave?
Well, I was thinking we could move to the tunnel and open it in there.
Yeah,
We just,
Okay.
let's do that.
Or just open it near the gates. Then
Yeah.
we can leave.
Shall I claw into it now?
Yeah. do.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to claw, because we're out of combat, so it doesn't matter about initiative and turn order. So I'm going to just claw into this, slashing damage. It's plus 5 to hit. So that's 2, plus 5 is 7. 7. And does that hit?
That's not going to be enough to break through. This is a
Okay.
sturdy looking box. This seems like a job for a blacksmith.
If only we had somebody with an axe.
We know a blacksmith,
Yeah,
though.
I got an axe.
Can
do
you
know
peep in the
blacksmith.
crack and see what's in there?
Yeah, is that going to be easy for me as a tiger or as a... Well, I have advantage on wisdom perception checks as a tiger. Is that going to help?
Only if they rely on smell, I believe.
Yeah, which isn't
Keen
going to help.
senses.
We know a blacksmith in town. I think we should just get it back
bring
to
Just take the
town.
box, just
Take
take
the
the
box
box.
into
Do that.
town.
All right,
have
I drag the
blacksmith look at it.
box to the
While
tunnel.
we're all leaving, I'm going to just unclip the little light box that I gave Lucian from. I'm assuming you're just carrying it or you've got it on you. I'm just going to unclip it and I'm just going to make it into another screaming box. And I'm just going to throw it as far behind us as possible.
The worm shoots back down into the ground.
Bye-bye, worm.
Oh, gosh.
And then just
Scary.
fucking leg it.
Yeah.
Is everyone leaving the graveyard?
Yes.
Yeah.
Run!
So as quickly as you are able with your wounded bodies, you make your way back across the cold iron pathway leading towards the town, to the entrance to the Sally Port. Maybe one day we'll find out who Sally is
Sally.
of Urena's Keep. You begin to make your way up the tunnel. As you do, Lever, give me a quick perception check.
As the tiger?
Whatever form you're in.
Tiger. How do I find out? What's my perception? It's wisdom, right? It's plus 1
Yes.
in the tiger form. It's 6 plus 1, 7.
You think you can hear a voice coming from over the border, over like the cold iron barrier. The rest are already up the stairs.
Well, okay, do I know this voice? You know, I'm not sure.
Not sure.
So I'm going to drop the box, my tiger form. I'm going to look at you all, and I'm going to push the box towards you and gesture towards the end. Ask you guys to, in tiger speak, to take it on.
I understand tiger speak very well, so I'm going to go over and pick up the box. Go, "Oh, you guys wouldn't understand.
Is it like Dutch and German?
Yeah, it's a bit like
Understand each other.
exactly. Yeah.
I'm going to because I haven't changed back yet. I'm a bit worried about that. I'm going to change back, look at my hands, make sure they're my hands, and I'm going to go back out into here, and I'm going to listen again, see if I can hear it.
Okay, what about the rest of you?
I'm just going.
Yeah,
I don't know.
we aren't aware
If we haven't
that
seen
it's
it,
happened,
unless
so-
I've perceived it.
Cool. So the rest of you make your way back up the steps through this subterranean tunnel next to the underground river, as fast as you can, it seems, and find yourselves back in Uranus Keep. Surprisingly, Townmaster Fodder, looking weaker than you've ever seen him, has managed to make his way out of his Townmaster's quarters into the lobby of Uranus Keep. Standing next to him, tall woman, pale, white hair, built like a gorilla, is standing with a leather apron. I was worried for a moment. You took longer than I expected. I thought you might be dead. There's no time to waste. River, the blacksmith you met earlier, shambles over towards the box. May I?
What?
She takes out a pristine iron chisel, incredibly smooth, just letting off these little wisps of frosty air. Looks at the hole you managed to make with your axe. Gently slides the chisel into the gap, grabs a frosty mallet from her tool belt. One hard clang on the back of this chisel, and the box splits open.
Oh my god, I gotta get me one of those.
Back downstairs, just at the entrance to the castle.
Yeah.
You wait by the fence.
Mhm.
That voice again.
Mhm.
Soft like a song. Female. Leave her. As the wood splits, the blazing light that emanated from just this tiny gap fills the entire room for a moment. You have to avert your eyes, and as the light dies down, the five of you find yourself looking at a huge, burning, horned skull.
Whoa.
And that is all for this episode of Chaotic Mutual Dungeons and Dragons. We'll see you next week.
Ah!